In today's video, we are going to look at an approximate cost for a brake work on a Honda Pilot in the year 2023 in the eastern coast of the US. The cost should be similar for other mid-size SUVs or maybe even less for sedan cars depending on various factors. But this video should give you some idea about brake jobs. Even though I share my suggestions, opinions, or recommendations, this video is not intended to direct you to a specific repair shop or to a specific brakes manufacturer or seller. Rather, the purpose is to inform you of the options available in the US market so that you can make well-informed decisions that will suit your needs. Last month, I took my vehicle to AAA Car Care Center, Langon, PA, my favorite place for the annual vehicle inspection and emissions. One of the many reasons why I prefer AAA is because, based on my own personal experience, they have never failed vehicle inspection with wrong reasons or had taken advantage of this yearly process to sell unnecessary services to me. After conducting the vehicle inspection work, AAA informed me that my vehicle will need brakes and provided me with an estimate. We will dive into this estimate in a few minutes. Please note that AAA did inform me that they cannot just charge labor alone for the brake job, meaning they cannot give me option to purchase the parts from a different manufacturer or supplier. As a consumer, this is not acceptable to me as it limits my options. Since I had performed this annual vehicle inspection before the expiration of my sticker, I had more than enough time to fix the brakes outside. For these reasons, I declined the work at AAA and took my vehicle that had passed emissions. Let's look at what a brake job means and what are covered in it. Obviously, the four wheels has to be removed and put back after completion of the job. Removal of old rotors and replacing with new dimpled and slotted rotors, both front and rear. In total, there are 4 rotors. And obviously, the mechanic has to replace the small rubber parts from the old rotor to the new ones. Removal of old pads and replacing with new premium ceramic brake pads, both front and rear. In total, there are 8 pads. And to confirm that calipers and hoses are all good and do not need replacement. The dust from the calipers has to be removed. The new hardware has to be installed. In my case, it came free along with the brake rotors and pads from brakeperformance.com. And anti-seize needs to be applied, applying brake grease, especially to the caliper pins. And the last but not the least, the brake fluid has to be checked and needs to be replaced or flushed, both from the top and also bled from the 4 bleeders. Let's look at the parts cost comparison from various suppliers whom I had inquired and got a quote. First, we will look at AutoZone. They provide an estimate of $310.96 for a OEM part. The taxes was $18.66, and in total it was $329.62. But the quality of this cannot be considered as equivalent to those that can be purchased from the dealer or from other places like Brake Performance. So I did not go with AutoZone. But I really like AutoZone because they provide a lot of tools for free if you are a DIY. AAA provided me an estimate for the parts supplied by Advanced Auto Parts directly to them. And that's one of the reasons why I went directly to Advanced Auto Parts to check on the prices for the same parts that were quoted by AAA. $456.39. Shipping is not applicable, and taxes came around $27.38 with a total of $483.77. Next, we will look at the price quoted by the Honda dealer. The rotors and pads came around $663.01 with the taxes of $39.78, in total $702.79. Next, we will look at carparts.com. The price for drilled and slotted Z23 came to $514.99. Shipping costs around $92 with the taxes $30.90, in total the price quoted came to $637.89. This price also did not include the hardware kit. And one of the important things to note for carparts.com is that when I left the parts in the cart for a few days, they sent me an email giving me a 5% discount coupon. Next is rockauto.com, and the price quoted by them online for drilled and slotted for the same Z23 was $412.59, shipping $53.97, and taxes $24.76. In total, the price quoted by them was for $491.32. This price included a hardware kit, which is not free, but the price was inclusive. The lowest price quoted was from brakeperformance.com. Price quoted for dimpled and slotted, not drilled, dimpled, was $462.75. And obviously there was no shipping because it was a free shipping, and there was no taxes because I reside outside California. And in total it was $460.75. And this included a free hardware kit because it was on sale at the time when I purchased the rotors and pads. And this includes the price for premium ceramic pads. We'll do a comparison for the entire cost, including the labor. Price quoted by AAA was $95.99 for brake flush, including the fluid. Brake labor was $220, which is okay. And parts total from the earlier screen that we have seen was $629.66. And in total, inclusive of taxes even on labor, this came to $1,002.39. Next, we will look at the price quoted by the dealer for both parts and labor. The brake flush, including fluid, was quoted for $169, and brake labor was $500, $250 for front, $250 for the rear. And in total, inclusive of taxes on labor, the price was $1,411.93. After getting all these quotes, as I mentioned previously, I went for the parts to be purchased directly from brakeperformance.com, which came around $462.75. And as for the labor, I went to a local mechanic, Ewing Auto Repairs, and they charged me a brake flush including a fluid $54.40, and the brake labor was $200, and inclusive of taxes the total came around $270.78. Total cost I paid for the labor and for the parts came around $733.53, saving of 48% compared to the price quoted by the dealer, and compared to the price quoted by AAA, the savings was 27%. To summarize, first for AAA, the pros are that it's the best place to perform vehicle inspections as they do price match. They are straightforward and they charge for the right services. And their labor costs are not overpriced. Membership is definitely worth it, and there are also coupons that are sent to members directly, so I really like AAA from that perspective. They also send text messages whenever they perform repairs. The communication is really good. Reports are shared via text link, which is easy for accessing. The cons that I found with AAA are as follows. The price they quoted for the parts was $629.66, which is a hiked up price when compared with the price quoted directly by Advance Auto Parts, which was $483.77. The shop is really a busy shop, and so it's a little difficult to get an appointment. Usually I get it during Saturdays. The technicians are okay, but they are not very friendly. I don't know why, but they don't like customers watching what is being performed on our vehicles. Ewing Auto Repairs. This is a local shop in Ewing, New Jersey. I really like them because they accommodate consumers or customers buying parts directly from shops, giving freedom and customers' discretion, resulting in savings and superior quality parts. In my case, I went with the parts directly from brakeperformance.com, and Ewing Auto Repairs were able to fix those parts for me and just charge me labor. It's very easy to get appointments, and calls get attended immediately. So all the calls that I made to Ewing Auto Repairs were picked up and they were responded. if they are in office, obviously. No computer or automated responses, which I don't really like. And they are reliable and transparent auto repairers because they are fine with customers watching what work is being performed on our vehicles. So they are really transparent, so I like them a lot. On brake performance, especially this seller is applicable only for brakes, not for other parts. But I like them because of the premium product I get from them with a lifetime warranty on warping. Stopping power for the dimpled and slotted brake rotors was over 30% over the factory stock brake rotors. Rotors are custom made in USA facility, which I really like. It's not imported from a foreign nation. And they have a free shipping, additional savings for me. And the price is also discounted and they provide a free hardware kit. So I would like to conclude by saying that, I am really happy with the work performed by Ewing Auto Repairs on the brake shop and the parts that have been supplied by brakeperformance.com. And I'm also happy with AAA for the vehicle inspections performed. Feel free to pause this video to check on the price quotes I got, which may change over a period of time, but I wish you the best of luck.